to the MI point of it all.
Yes.
I think it is interesting to mention MI, not because he even if he doesn't hold a specific position in Chocolate City anymore. I think it is very interesting to call him forward when your beef is with one specific person. And I think that's my issue with OD's statement here, is when you crash out heavily. So people call me wrong for doing this, but I'm going to call you out your name because you are not my OG, you are this, you are not, you can't speak to this. You do all of that. And I think that's my issue with the statement. The crash out is heavy.
Okay.
The statement is calmer.
Okay.
It doesn't reconcile any of the previous things or takes that were given, right? And so I think that's where my issue is, because what do you want an MI to do? Why did they not, when you were crashing out, why did somebody not call the people from Native Records to come out? Why did they not ask where's TZ?
Yeah.
Like, why? So these are the things that I think are very interesting, but that's the MI of it all. You all can go ahead.
All right. Did someone want to take on the MI moment?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, Taj. Let's hear from Taj. What's good?
Actually, yeah, to be honest, almost said, but I must kind of said it all. I think, and the other guy that was here, that is Odie's blood. I think, even though he's obviously trying to he's signing his blood, right? But I think he has also said things that just answer a lot of these questions, right? When you are playing these sports, right, and you're an emotional guy, it tends to go this way, right? You don't think logically a lot of times.
Not
it's just
calculated.
kind of more. Sorry?
It says not calculated. It's just
you're not calculating enough, because even from your reactions, the questions you're asking, it's like, brother, you honestly can't expect an MI to not. Max he would do is be silent and try and resolve things behind closed doors. But if you expect some form of public support for you against an artist that he's invested in, I think that's hilarious.
So okay. So is his gripe with MI the fact that MI didn't come out publicly, or the fact that MI didn't intervene behind closed doors?
His gripe with MI is he said, according to what he said specifically, is that MI watched them lie on him. Right? Like MI stood as they lied and spewed things that were not true about him. So what would that mean?
So it's into the public realm that he wants MI to.
So basically what you're saying is that MI should come out and say, hey, Blaqbonez, stop lying on OD. Or at least cautioning behind closed doors.
Yeah, maybe cautioning behind closed doors.
Please don't lie against OD. Brother. I don't know.
This is rap. We need to be honest. Don't lie.
Like these are not real. Like why not? This is not simulation, brother.
Yeah, I think OD has a very and you guys, we've seen this in almost every controversy.
You know what? OD is almost like a walking contradiction, which is not wrong, right? Because that's life. Like we're all like this. Like we all like when you are the emotional type, a lot of things contradict with you because you are real. OD is real. Like and I'm sure there's one. I'm not saying Blaqbonez isn't, but at least I'm speaking for OD in this situation. The way he has crashed out, right? He's a human being. Like this is not a nigga.
He's a very He's not super.
He's just acting as a human would in just like maybe when you fight with your baby.
It's like every emotion he has, he shares it. He doesn't hold back.
He shares and
he just shares everything.
I've even been privileged to witness it firsthand. I've seen OD crash out firsthand before, and I've seen him resolve the issue in 10 minutes. Right? And you own up to the fact that you know what, I crashed out and I'm valid, but maybe I reacted a bit too harsh.
Yeah.
So he's like that, right? But then again, you are playing against scary people, man. Like those CC
Chocolate City.
Like, bro, AQ, CC, those guys are
the most strategic, the most calculated you could ever be.
They've been in the game for a long time.
Bro,
like if they're not new,
they know how to play the fuck out of this game. Like if there's anything, I think it's clear that anybody that goes into any issues with these guys, just watch your back because they know exactly what they are doing, right? And OD is already not somebody that has a lot of public perception.
Yeah.
He doesn't have.
They played into it. It doesn't have a lot of goodwills with, like, especially on the internet.
He's like Burner, right?
Especially on the internet. Yep.
If Burner goes into beef with anybody else, Nigeria will not support Burner, no matter what happens. Like, it's just whether they bring out the evidence to the whole world, it's not save the fact that people will just be like, it's not that guy. I bet you should go away. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I think it's all those things, but so yeah, I just think Odi personally can, and I think this will be a teaching moment for him. I think Odi has moved like a student of the game. Odi has moved serving people. Odi has moved giving everybody the respect they deserve. Odi has moved for the love of the game. And I think the next phase Odi should enter, he should move a lot more gracefully, and he should understand that this game is being, this is no more Odi in Wuse with his guys and they fight and then they come back and hug. No, people will do irreparable damage to you to protect their investments and their assets. It's as simple as that. Nobody cares what happens to that person. My investment must be protected, and I'm going to win this because guess what? I will benefit financially from it. And I think this is a different reality for Odi. Odi operates on a street code, I'm real, I'm this, I'm crash out. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But I will have already done my shit. If I
that crash out must crash out.
Yeah, like I will
that doesn't
react,
work, child.
I'll react and I would apologize after. Do you understand? Because I'm a real guy like that. In the moment I was angry and I said my mind, and I'm going to think later and I'm going to figure it out. But unfortunately, at this height, it's only going to get better for him.
Yeah,
they don't play it like this, man. Like, bro, like it's not even. You get to a level you realize that power is not by muscle, right? It's really just how you play it and how you can win the game. And I think this will be a teachable lesson for OD specifically. For them, Black, they seem to have sort of landed heavy blows here, and everybody's spiraling. I think what OD would do, from what I think OD would do, is what he did already. The post, I think OD is going to. That's always how. That is the one. Me, I've witnessed him in this kind of situation before. It starts off like this and he ends up at, you know what? Let everybody move on. I see Black and OD being friends at some point. I don't know about the AQs and the MIs.
Friends is crazy. Cordial, maybe. Friends is crazy.
Bro, trust me, Belma, these guys can end up being guys. I like it for both of them specifically. I manifest that I know it will happen. I just think on a higher level when it comes to like the OGs, I think with MI AQ, I think the relationship might be damaged to a very large extent.
Yes, it is.
AQ doesn't look like somebody that gives a fuck. It does. That guy does. I don't think he cares. But I just hope that they can let this shit die down, because now it's getting messy. Everybody's in, there's court, there's arrest, there's that. Right? Nobody, like, none of these things we should be debating on Twitter because we don't know shit, bro. We're not there, we're not in those rooms, we're not together, we don't know what's going on, and anybody that is expecting that evidence, all that details we brought to Twitter is just like, bro, it's not gonna happen.
It's not.
Why are you looking for
Max, you will get it in doses and that fits people's agenda, but that's about it. So you don't get emotionally invested in things like that. Just focus on the even though I know it's not maybe fully a rap beef, but let's focus on those teachable lessons, like I said. And I think everybody should move like that. Everybody should be smart about how you react in everything you do. Like, it just shows you that this P is not a I react and I can just correct my reactions later. And now there's actual consequences for this type of things. Brand damages will be done, reputations will be done, money will be hurt.
Yeah.
Especially if it gets too messy, people will pull out of certain things, and you don't want to get that. You don't want to go that route. And like I said, and just knowing the kind of person I think OD is, OD will step back from this thing. No matter how much he's the represent, I think he will end up stepping back. And Black.
This statement today kind of showed him pulling back.
Yeah, and Black too is Black. I don't think Black is a carefree guy. That guy just wants to make his money, ball, and chase babes and chill, bro. Like, just not like.
I think all you need to know about Black is from his early days online, right? It's very much that troll kind of nigga.
And he has
Blaqbonez is a troll, and he's just
but he has kind of evolved.
He has even grown.
He has evolved.
He doesn't even troll anymore like that.
It's crazy because
he said if it was 2019, he would have been
exactly.
Memes,
because it's crazy because what OD is doing, even though in a different way, Black did this. Black dissed AQ.
Yeah.
Black dissed AQ. Black
dissed everybody, man.
He dissed everybody.
It dissed the whole world. Rebel. Yeah, do you understand? Like best rapper in Africa, that era where he was just
Do you understand? So it's
like I said, BRIA.
Yeah, like it's all of those things, and you learn and you just you grow from it, right? At the end of the day, and I hope Odi does. I hope Black moves on, which I know he would, because I don't think that guy cares for this thing as well. I think he wants us to win this shit and make his money and So I think it would be cool at some point, but please don't get too invested in all these other sentiments.
Chibi, let's hear from Chibi.
Thank you. So what I want to first say is that, unlike most people, I actually do like Udi, right? I like his music. I like the kind of person he is. Like,
I'm sorry, unlike most people.
But like on the flip side, right? My problem is like the crash out, right? When you crash out and then you like go back and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. And it brings me back to like that Pretty Boy Dio situation. Like, I remember looking at that crash out, he was calling him a pig. Like, there was just some words you don't use. Like, and I'm just thinking like, bro, it's one thing to disagree and be like, oh, this person is a fuck nigga, this person, I don't really like them. But calling the greatest rapper in Nigeria like a rat and like setting words or even painting them out. Like, if you're going to call out M.I, then you need to call out M.I like properly, like, oh, this is what he has done, and that's why I'm not.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. Like, make it clear exactly. Well, then again, it's all up in the air. But I wanted more clarity on the M.I attack, because the M.I attack with what we do know right now, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't make sense to
Let me just land that point real quick here. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like, and it's even still with that like Dio situation, because that one, I think it was people were talking behind your back, and I'm like, if for example, M.I was sitting on the fence in the situation, wasn't being as open, like, isn't it better to like speak behind closed doors? Is it something that needs to like blow up to this extent? Like, again, it's like, does the reaction like weary, like, is it equal to what you're angry about? Like, and that's my problem with OD. And also, like, speaking on the greater thing, I like, now that this whole thing has been painted, I can see how Chocolate City got like a better of OD in that whole, they painted a narrative and now he's almost backed up into a corner. I wish they just kept it like strictly music without like painting the narrative as dark. Because now that I think about it, OD is going to probably have to like do a lot of work to come out of that image. It's not like the car situation or the Dio situation. No, this is like people actually think of you in a certain way. Mm-hmm. So, how do you actually break? So that's my only little worry about that. And hopefully if there's a sexual assault victim, I hope that she's, she's taking care in all of this and there's justice there actually, because artists get away with a lot in those things. So yeah, I think that's my submission on that real quick.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just hope that, I think as we've seen in everything, it will go off. Obviously, the stain will be there, but they just need to go back to the music and drop hits, man. Everybody be fine.
They do.